Forget what you thought was possible for a daily driver. Forget the four-cylinder disappointment from a Falterbach and the kidney grille controversy from Munich. The new king of the sports sedan world was just born in Ingolstadt, Germany, and it is here to shatter everything. Audi has just unleashed an absolute monster, the B10 RS5. A car so powerful, so unbelievably advanced, it's forcing the entire auto industry to stop, drop its jaw, and just stare. This isn't just a new RS5, this is a declaration of war against the M4 and the C63. But can it actually dethrone them? Hang around because we are about to find out. Introduction. Welcome back to Forced Induction TV. Today we are looking at a machine that is ripping up the rulebook. For years we've been worried. We saw Mercedes drop the V8 for a four-cylinder hybrid. We saw BMW adding weight. We feared Audi would ruin the RS5. But let me tell you right now, they didn't just save it, they turned it into a ballistic missile. We are talking about the 2027 Audi RS5. It's a technical tour de force that combines the soul of a combustion engine with the savage, instant torque of electrification. Today we are breaking down the 10 things you absolutely need to know about this car, from its insane horsepower figures to the one spec that makes the Mercedes-AMG look like a toy. Let's get right to the insane numbers. The heart transplant. First, the soul of the beast. When Mercedes announced the C63 was going to a four-cylinder, the car world wept. We thought the era of great engines was over. But Audi looked at that decision and laughed. The 2027 RS5 is keeping the 2.9-litre twin-turbo V6. That's right, no downsizing here, but that's not all. They have taken that legendary V6 and paired it with a high-performance electric motor integrated directly into the transmission. This isn't about saving polar bears. This is about filling the torque gaps. It's about creating a symphony of two perfectly harmonized, savage power sources. You get the top-end scream of the V6 and the instant, neck-snapping punch of an EV from 0 RPM. It is the best of both worlds, and frankly, it makes the four-cylinder in the C63 look like a bad joke. Biblical power figures. Let's get right to the insane number. What happens when you combine that V6 with a 130 kilowatt electric motor? You get 470 kilowatts. For those of you who speak American, that is approximately 630 horsepower. Let that sink in. The outgoing RS5 was sitting around 444 horsepower. This is a jump of nearly 200 horsepower. It is absolutely ridiculous. And the torque? We are looking at over 600 pound-feet of twisting force. This officially puts the M4 Competition on notice. While BMW is squeezing 523 horsepower out of their inline-six, Audi has just leapfrogged them into a completely different universe of speed. This isn't just an upgrade, it's a metamorphosis. Record-shattering acceleration. So, how does it put all that power down without tearing a hole in the space-time continuum? That's the question on everyone's mind. With Quattro all-wheel drive and that instant electric shove, the 0 to 60 times are going to be brain-scrambling. Audi is claiming a 0 to 62 miles per hour, 0 to 100 kilometers per hour, time of around 3.6 seconds. But let's be real, German manufacturers always lie. They are modest. The current M4 xDrive does it in 3.4 seconds. With this much extra power and electric torque fill, I guarantee you we will see real-world tests dropping into the low 3-second range. Maybe even flat threes. It's going to launch like a maglev train possessed by a demon. The launch control on this thing is going to be violent. The handling, defying physics. Now, the elephant in the room. Batteries are heavy, hybrids are usually pigs in the corners. So how did Audi pull off this engineering miracle? They've stiffened the chassis by roughly 10% and introduced a new electromechanical rear torque vectoring system. This isn't just open diffs and brake vectoring. This system can send 100% of the rear torque to the outside wheel in a corner. It basically uses the electric power to shove the nose into the apex. It's going to feel artificial to some purists, sure, but the result? Mind-bending grip. It masks the weight so well you'll forget you're hauling a battery pack. It's brutally efficient. Slaying giants, the competition. This is the part where we need to have a serious talk about the competition. This segment is a bloodbath. On one side, you have the BMW M4 Competition xDrive. It's the current benchmark. It's lighter, it's agile, but it's down on power compared to this new Audi. The M4 is pure combustion, which we love, but it's starting to look a bit undergunned in a straight line against these hybrids. Then you have the Mercedes-AMG C63 SE Performance. It has more power, 671 horsepower. But remember, it's a 4-cylinder. It sounds like a vacuum cleaner compared to the Audi's V6. And because the Mercedes battery is so small, that peak power only lasts for a few seconds. The Audi RS5 is the Goldilocks zone. It has the big engine sound the BMW has, but the hybrid punch the Mercedes has. It is hitting the sweet spot that makes the other two look flawed. The battery that actually works. Speaking of the Mercedes, let's talk about the battery, because this is where Audi embarrasses AMG. The C63 has a tiny 6.1 kilowatt-hour battery. It gives you about 8 miles of electric range. It's a joke. It's basically a capacitor for the turbo. The Audi RS5? It's rocking a massive 25.9 kilowatt-hour battery. That means you get a usable electric range of around 50 to 52 miles, 80 plus kilometers. Why does that matter in a performance car? Because you can actually drive it as an EV to work, save your gas money, and then unleash the V6 on the weekend. It makes this car a dual personality monster, Dr. Jekyll in the city, Mr. Hyde in the canyons. The soundtrack. We touched on this, but it needs its own section, sound. In the era of particulate filters and downsizing, sound is dying. But Audi has tuned this V6 to sing. We've heard the spy videos from the Nürburgring. It has that deep, guttural growl that only a V6 or V8 can produce. It doesn't rely on pumping fake noise through the speakers to mask a 4-cylinder rattle. This is authentic mechanical fury. When you downshift and that V6 barks, combined with the whine of the electric motor, it's going to sound like the future of performance. It's distinct, aggressive, and exactly what we want. Interior, the fighter jet cockpit. Step inside, and you are entering a different world. Audi has always been the king of interiors, and the B10 generation is taking it to a new level. We are looking at the new digital stage design, a curved OLED panoramic display that wraps around the driver, a squared-off steering wheel that looks like it was stolen from a Le Mans prototype. And crucially, physical buttons are still there for the important stuff. They haven't gone full touchscreen madness like some other brands we won't mention. Looking at you, VW. It feels premium, it feels expensive, and it feels like a place where serious driving happens. The price of power. So, what is the damage? How much do you have to pay to own the king? Official pricing isn't out yet, but looking at the tech involved, the batteries, the motors, the carbon fiber, do not expect this to be cheap. The current RS5 is around $80,000 to $90,000. With this hybrid tech, expect the 2027 RS5 to push comfortably over the $100,000 mark, likely starting around $105,000 to compete with the C63. Is it a lot of money? Yes, but is it an absolute unbelievable bargain for the performance you get? When you realize you're getting near supercar acceleration for sedan money? Absolutely. The verdict. So, here is the bottom line. The 2027 Audi RS5 is not just an update, it is a statement. It proves that you don't have to sacrifice the soul of the engine to embrace the future. It proves that you can have efficiency and biblical violence in the same package. While Mercedes lost the plot with a 4-cylinder and BMW is playing it safe, Audi has taken the risk. They built the car we actually wanted, a hybrid that adds performance, not just weight, a car that respects its heritage while ripping the face off its competition. Conclusion. If your mind is as blown by these specs as mine is, do me a huge favor and obliterate that subscribe button. We get into the weeds like this every single week, and you will not want to miss what's coming next. Is this the new king of the German super sedans? Or would you still take the pure gas M4? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more deep dives into the world's most incredible cars. Catch you in the next one.